I was born the 12th of October 1920, right there at Lagan Stables in Ballantrae. My parents, Robert and Helen, were both from Ballantrae too. I remember them telling me about their weddings at Lagan back in January of that year. Life at Lagan Stables was simple. My father worked on the estate, and my mother, Helen, was a domestic servant. In the 1921 census, I was just a wee one. Living with my parents and mother's parents, John and Jeanie Agnew, my grandfather worked at Lagan Farm for John McCulloch, and my father was employed by Marion Hughes Onslow at the Lagan estate. Our family grew. My sister, Jane Patterson Loch, was born in 1923, and Mary Hogg McClung Loch came along in 1928. I suspect there were more siblings, but those records are harder to come by. We moved around a bit, always staying within the Lagan estate for a while. I remember Garleffen well. We lived there in 1925, 1930 and 1935. As a young lad, I was with them, and I imagine I probably went with the family to Woodhead, Trockraig, Girvan by 1940. The world changed, and so did my life. On the 26th of August 1940, I went to Glasgow and attested, joining the Scots Guards. For nearly 3 years, I was in the UK, training, preparing. Then in June 1944, shortly after D-Day, I was sent to France. The fighting was fierce. I remember the push from Caumont Levante towards Vire. It was a brutal time, trying to drive a wedge between the German 7th Army and Panzer Group West. It was there on the 4th of August 1944 I was wounded and I died from those wounds. I was just 23 years old. They buried me at St Charles de Percy War Cemetery. It's southwest of Caen, the southernmost of the Normandy cemeteries. Many brave men lie there, most of them lost in late July and early August of 1944. The Sunday Post on the 27th of August 1944 carried the news: Mr. and Mrs. R. Loch of Woodhead, Trockraig, Girvan have been notified that their only son, Robert Loch, was killed in action on August 4th in France. My parents, they lived on. My father, Robert Loch Sr., passed away in Girvan on the 15th of February 1972. My mother, Helen Agnew Loch, followed in 1976. My life, though short, was rooted in Ballantrae, in the fields and farms of Lagan. I was a son, a brother, a soldier, and like so many others, I gave my life in the war.